Carl Jung noticed something strange about human relationships. We don't just see people as they are, we see them through a hidden lens we don't control. Something inside us projects outward, coloring everything we perceive, and we have no idea it's happening. He called this hidden part the contrasexual archetype. In men, it's the anima, the feminine soul image. In women, it's the animus, the masculine soul image. It's the opposite living quietly inside you, the stranger you've never properly met. This isn't about gender stereotypes or biology. It's about psychological qualities, the parts of yourself you've unconsciously rejected. The traits your upbringing told you didn't belong to you. They didn't disappear. They went underground. Jung believed every man carries an image of woman within. Not a real woman, but an inner feminine presence. She appears in his dreams, his fantasies, his art. She represents his capacity for emotion, intuition, connection, everything he learned to suppress. And every woman carries an inner masculine presence. The animus speaks in her mind with opinions and judgments. He represents her capacity for logic, assertion, independence, the parts society told her weren't feminine. But they're still there, wanting recognition. Here's where it gets interesting. This hidden opposite doesn't stay hidden. It projects outward onto the people around you. You meet someone and suddenly they seem magical, perfect, luminous. But you're not seeing them clearly, you're seeing your anima or animus. Jung said this is why we fall in love, not with actual people, but with our own inner images. The beloved becomes a screen for your projections. They carry everything you haven't integrated, and for a while it feels like destiny. But projections always collapse. The person reveals themselves as human, flawed, ordinary. And suddenly the magic dies. You feel betrayed, disappointed. You think they changed, but they didn't. Your projection simply withdrew back into you. This is the danger of an unconscious anima or animus. It makes you a puppet to your own psychology. You chase people who embody your missing parts. You idealize them, then demonize them. You never see who's actually there. Jung believed the anima and animus also shape your moods. When a man is possessed by his anima, he becomes moody, irrational, overly sensitive. When a woman is possessed by her animus, she becomes rigid, opinionated, coldly logical. The opposite takes over. These aren't random mood swings. They're messages from your unconscious. Your inner opposite is trying to get your attention. It wants integration, not suppression. It wants you to become whole, not one-sided, but you keep pushing it away. Jung said the anima appears in 4 stages. First as Eve, pure biological attraction, then as Helen, romantic idealization, then as Mary, spiritual devotion, finally as Sophia, wisdom and wholeness. Each stage is a step toward integration. The animus also evolves, from the man of physical power, to the man of action and romance, to the man of words and intellect, finally to the man of spiritual meaning. Each stage brings the woman closer to her own inner authority. But most people never complete the journey. They get stuck projecting. They marry their anima or animus in another person, then wonder why the relationship feels suffocating, why they've lost themselves, why love turned into dependence. The path forward is difficult. You have to withdraw your projections, stop expecting others to carry your missing parts, stop blaming them for not being your fantasy. This requires brutal honesty, and it feels like losing something precious. Jung called this active imagination. You dialogue with your anima or animus directly. You give it a voice in your inner world. You listen to what it wants to teach you. You stop treating it as an enemy or a stranger. This isn't easy. Your anima or animus will challenge you. It will demand you embrace qualities you've spent a lifetime rejecting. Softness if you've been hard, strength if you've been passive. It wants you to become more than your conditioning. Jung warned that ignoring your contrasexual side leads to psychological illness. You become rigid, one-dimensional, cut off from half of life. You project wildly onto others. You feel perpetually incomplete, like something essential is missing. But when you integrate your opposite, something shifts. You stop needing others to complete you. You carry both masculine and feminine qualities within. You become whole, flexible, paradoxical. You can be strong and soft, logical and intuitive, both. This is what Jung meant by individuation. Not becoming perfect, but becoming complete. Not choosing one side, but embracing the tension between opposites. Your anima or animus isn't your enemy. It's your guide to wholeness, your inner teacher. You'll know you're making progress when projections lose their power, when you see people clearly, without the haze of fantasy or resentment. When you can love someone without needing them to be your missing half, when you're already whole. Jung believed this inner marriage of opposites is the ultimate goal. Not a wedding with another person, but a union within yourself, the masculine and feminine reconciled, consciousness and unconsciousness balanced, the self finally integrated. This doesn't mean you become androgynous or lose your identity. It means you stop being afraid of your opposite. You reclaim the parts you rejected, you stop performing gender and start embodying wholeness. You become authentically yourself. So when you feel that inexplicable pull toward someone, pause. Ask yourself what they're carrying for you. What quality are you projecting? What part of yourself are you seeing in them? The answer will lead you back to your hidden opposite. Your anima or animus is not your enemy. It's the bridge to your unconscious, the key to your wholeness, the part of you that's been waiting patiently to be recognized. Jung knew this truth. You cannot become yourself without embracing your opposite.